the new Bleach trailer, if you haven't watched it, also confirming the October 10th release date, is insane. Like, seeing like Mayuri's face and like all the details on there is insane. The quality of that, like, holy cow, they went all out on this new trailer. Honestly, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'd honestly go watch it already, because dang. But anywho, they did show the beginning, the, what do they call it, the opening sound, what do they call it, OST? I think it's something along those lines. Yeah, I think they have a word for it. Yeah, they showed that. That seems to be pretty good. And I'm just looking at, like, holy cow. Like, that's like what? We got almost a month away, basically. A little less than a month. Apparently, the people who went to actually go see the first two, what do they call it, episodes, the sneak peek, like, or the, what do they call it, the screening, there we go. You had one part and then two part. Two part you had to pay, one part was through a lottery or raffle, and the reception from them is basically giving everyone who likes Bleach and has been wanting Bleach to come back for the longest of times, like, goosebumps. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, it's less than a month away. This month is probably going to be feeling really long. You know how you, towards the begin, like, you know, like when we get a banner, like, you know, like a hype banner, and we gotta wait like 2 or 3 days because they announce like 2 or 3 days ahead of time, and it just seems like those 2 or 3 days just takes a significant amount of time. You're like, when you're, no matter what you're doing, you know, you're letting your dogs out or whatnot, you're kind of thinking in the back of your head, I still got 2 or 3 days to wait. Still got 2 or 3 days to wait. Yeah, but it's gonna be kind of like that, but for like the next month. So I can't wait, honestly. Did you guys see the trailer? Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. For obvious reasons, if you're wondering why I'm not showing it, it's called copyright. Honestly, I could probably theoretically get away with just showing the trailer without audio. I ain't taking a chance. If you've seen what one of those Japanese studios, or publishers did, I can't remember where, but they went after someone, like, who recovered, and like, the thing is, that person had videos that didn't show anything, and they also had like stuff where I think they did show some stuff, but it was like a very minuscule part of the actual video, and they went all gung-ho after him, trying to take his channel down, which was insane. And, you know, not caring for the copyrights in the United States, which would, in the United States, would almost certainly fall under fair use, because, you know, limited amount of, it's not showing the entire work, it's not a replacement, and it's, you know, it's a critique, it's a discussion about that, so it almost certainly would fall under it. There's a bunch of other things that you have to take into account when you're doing copyright, when you're, or I should say, when you're doing fair use, and you actually have to defend it. Obviously, there's no, oh, this is definitively fair use. I mean, there are some obvious exceptions, but you got to basically get a judge to look at it and say, yeah, this is obvious fair use. And that's what happened with the H3H3 lawsuit against, or it was against, I think, H3H3, but who was it against? I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a little out there, crazy, I think. Or maybe the better word would be narcissistic, I think. A narcissist? Yeah, that's the word. So, yeah. Anywho, that's why I'm not showing the trailer. The reason why I did the Phasmophobia trailer reaction, because one, that looks cool, reminds me of Scooby-Doo, and it is made by an indie studio, a small group of people making that game, and they're less inclined to copyright strike people that are covering their stuff, especially trailers. In fact, they even gave a sneak peek to a bunch of other YouTubers a little bit, like a day in advance, which is usually a good indicator. Anywho, that's it. I'm done rambling. Let me know what you guys think of the trailer. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time.